Now turning to the ongoing fight against COVID-19, ABC News has confirmed that the FDA is set to authorize the Pfizer vaccine for children ages 5 to 11 as early as today. And unless something unexpected happens, children could start getting shots as early as Wednesday of next week. There are an estimated 28 million children who will become eligible for the shot, and the U.S. government says they secured enough doses for each child at no cost to the family. Let's bring in infectious disease specialist Dr. Todd Ellerin to break down what this means. Thank you, Dr. Todd. It's good to see you, friend. Let me start with the FDA, which is likely to authorize these Pfizer shots for kids at some point today. However, shots won't start going into arms of kids until the CDC signs off next week. Can you explain why this authorization from the FDA and CDC is so important?
Right. Well, we know that these agencies really scrutinize the data, and they look at this with a lens of safety. We know that most kids age 5 to 11 do so well, with COVID, that we want to make sure that we scrutinize, and it's always safety first. But it is an important vaccine because these kids can get sick. We've seen about 500 deaths in children, and 125 of them are in kids 5 to 11. And it's the 8th leading cause of death right now, and these are preventable.
And once authorized, the FDA says the initial 15 million doses are expected to start shipping out of Pfizer's manufacturing plant within 24 hours. Are there any worries about available supply for parents who want them?
We're hearing very good news. There's already been 28 million shipped. There are about 28 million kids in this age group. Remember, it's a 2-dose series, so we'll need over 50 million doses. But what I'm hearing is there's no issues with supply, and that's good news.
That is some good news, and we shouldn't be surprised by this with what's happening with adults and the vaccine, but parents are divided on the decision to give their children the vaccine. A Kaiser Family Foundation survey found 27% want to get their child vaccinated as soon as the shot becomes available, while 33% want to wait and see. So if these numbers are valid, is 27% of 28 million children enough to make a major difference?
I think it's important. The more that we vaccinate, the better, not just for the individual child, but also remember, for every child we vaccinate, that's other children that are being protected who are unvaccinated, right? As we decrease infection, we also decrease transmission, so that's very important. I think what's key is for any parent that's really hesitant or unsure, please speak to your child's pediatrician, because they really know your child the best, besides the parents, of course. And I think the other thing is we cannot shame. We just want to keep working with people, letting them know how safe it is. Remember something, Kenneth, that there's been 7 million kids aged 12 to 17 right now that have been vaccinated in the United States. So far, these vaccines, specifically the Pfizer vaccine, looks very, very safe in children.
And what does that mean for the next age group of 2 to 5?
Well, again, most likely that's going to have the green light, but it's going to take some time. We need to see the data and make sure that the FDA and the CDC scrutinize that. My guess is that we're going to hear something about that early next year, but we'll have to see. But remember, there have been no major safety issues. Even the rare ones, most kids do well. So I really do think that overall, this looks like an extremely safe vaccine. It would be unusual to think that there's just going to be crazy new side effects in kids 2 to 5 or kids 6 months to 2 years of age. But those studies have to be conducted, and they have to be scrutinized under that safety lens.
And Dr. Ellerin, I want to ask you about something that's happening here in New York. Yesterday, hundreds of firefighters, police, and other union workers gathered outside the New York City mayor's official residence to protest the city's vaccine mandate. All city workers, including police and firefighters, have until 5 p.m. today to either get vaccinated or be forced to go on unpaid leave. This morning, Police Commissioner Dermot Shea said the NYPD's vaccination rate is at 80%, while the FDNY is at 71%. So why do you think there is so much hesitancy in these professions? And what would you say to an officer or firefighter who was worried about getting the shot?
What I would say is I care about you. And I know that you're hesitant right now or don't want to get it, but you are on the front lines. You are at risk for COVID. This isn't a risk that's just going to go away. This is going to be with us. It's clear that the vaccine's benefits far outweigh any risks. And I really just hope that these people who are so important to us, they protect us. I and my colleagues want to help protect them as well. So please roll up your sleeves and get vaccinated. This is not worth dying on this hill and losing your job or trying to find another job. Please get vaccinated.
All right, some advice there for those first responders. Dr. Todd Ellerin, always good to see you, friend. Thank you for joining us.
Take care, Kenneth. You bet.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.